grandma can go work out and take creatine. You know, it's like ladies take creatine, guys take creatine. It's safe.
I just started getting back on that. Yeah, I just started getting back on it.
Especially if you're trying to grow muscle. You're drinking alcohol, you're not taking creatine, and you're not eating protein, but you're working out. Does that sound like that's going to work? It's not going to work at all. It's like you have to hack the biology, you know, to a certain extent. Like, and I learned that when I started training. I just overdid it, and I injured myself because when you're young, you go so hard. You know, like you injure yourself wrestling. It's like, that's silly. You're not going to do that again.
No.
You're an old man now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You just use your brain better.
Right.
But you
totally.
learn.
The ego,
these are young people injuries.
The ego goes out the door.
The ego causes injuries.
Like, I refuse to arm wrestle now. I'm like, I've seen way too many, you know, Holstein Lewis spiral distal third, like humeral shaft fractures from just arm wrestling. You know, I'm like, I'm not doing that. For what? For your ego?
Yeah, good. There's good ways you can have high injury avoidance with just small avoidance. Like, just never arm wrestle, and then you'll have a much lower rate of arm fractures.
Yeah, rupturing your biceps.
Yeah, rupturing biceps.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of ruptured biceps, that guy, your friend Aaron, called me today. Aaron Pierre, you know that dude?
I talked to him briefly.
Yeah. We're friends now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're homies.
Yeah, that was a random thing how that all set up. I was about to scrub into a case.
Crazy. He called me today. He's doing so great.
Good.
He's gonna be doing he's gonna be the Green Lantern.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's like doing big stuff. And he's a really cool guy. And he's just like I'm keeping him on track. He injured his arm, and he's back to basically full training now. You know, he's about 4 months. But he's got to shoot all these roles. So it was kind of like, hey, what can I do to do these roles? And thanks for sending that guy, by the way, because I was a great person for him to communicate with at that level too, because I do jiu-jitsu. He injured it, kickboxing. He wants to come out and train out here too, you know? So it would be great to have somebody who you can kind of keep an eye on in a certain extent with people that you trust. Like, he wants to train with people that, like, how do you find people that you trust when you train jiu-jitsu or kickboxing? He literally ruptured his arm doing it. You know, so doing jiu-jitsu, you're wrestling around with these guys. You might hurt yourself, obviously, but if you, like, he's a purple belt. So he actually, like, he trains jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, and he's looking for guidance on, like, who can tell you how to get back to that? An injured shoulder surgeon who does jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, honestly, your marketability went up so much more.
Seriously.
Ever since you hurt yourself. You could just use
You're like,
yourself.
I know exactly what you guys are going through. I went through it twice.
It's helping me talk to all my patients
Yeah.
because it's just like, I let me tell you what works and like what doesn't work. Basically everything I've been telling them, if they just listen to it, is pretty much the right thing because that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I think the most surprising thing with this,
It's like no pain, just don't move it, just keep it the right place. Sometimes it hurts, but nutrition, that's where like the XR stuff, you know, I've taken the XR nutrition, essential amino acids, creatine. That's where I've been getting much more, like, I've been reading more about it now because I talked to Paymon, he laughed at me.